Elementary. It is me, Mrs. Mertens, 5th grade teacher at Valerius, and today I am bringing you the announcements from the classroom as I pack things up and get them ready for summer. Today is Monday, May 18th. The weather forecast for today is 73 and sunny. I hope you get outside and enjoy the nice weather. Today is also National No Dirty Dishes Day, so make sure that you help your parents with the dishes all day today. Meal pickup today will be from 12 to 12:30 here at Valerius. I would like to wish a very happy birthday to Natalie in my class. Yesterday was her birthday. Happy birthday, Natalie. I hope you had a great day. And now for your Mindful Minute with Mrs. McGregor. Have an awesome day, everybody.
Good morning, boys and girls. It's Coach McGregor. Did you have a growth mindset family last week? Did you try some new things? Did you remember to say, I can't do that yet? And did you remember our challenge where I challenged you to take an index card and make it into a continuous loop using only a scissors? Well, in just a minute, I'll show you the trick to that in case you didn't figure it out yourself. But today, you might be wondering, why in the world are you dressed like a coach, Mrs. McGregor? So think about what a coach is, boys and girls. A coach is someone that can encourage you, that can guide you, and someone that can give you a little pep talk when you need it. So this week I have a different challenge for you, boys and girls. My challenge is for you to be your own inner coach. An inner coach is really important, boys and girls, because the way we speak to ourselves is so important, okay? So when we reframe our self-talk, those little messages that we give ourselves in our head, it can really make the difference in how we think about a situation or the world around us. So here are some pointers, boys and girls, for being your own inner coach. First of all, instead of saying this is too hard, you can say something like, this might take some effort, but I'm gonna get it. Or instead of saying, I'm not good at this, you might say to yourself, I need to keep practicing so I can get better at this. Or at the bottom here, it's good enough. Instead of saying that, say, is this really my best effort? This is one that I notice with my kids when they're cleaning their room. Sometimes they'll say, it's good enough. And then I hope they're thinking in their head, is this really my best effort? Boys and girls, you can do this with your distance learning too. When you do an assignment, you can say, is this really my best effort? Instead of just saying, it's good enough. So sometimes, boys and girls, when you use your inner coach, it can make the difference between being stuck in a situation or being more flexible. It can also make the difference between giving up on something or having grit, like continuing to say, I'm going to keep trying even though this is really hard. So when you are doing this activity, boys and girls, you might have needed to use some grit and to give your inner coach a try. So this is how you do it in case you haven't figured it out. You take your folded index card and you start on the folded side. You cut up, not all the way to the end, and then you flip it around and you do the same from the opposite side. And you keep flipping it around and cutting part way up, back and forth, almost like a zigzag. I have one here that's done for us. So it's really important, boys and girls, to remember the top one and the bottom one, you leave exactly like they are. But then on the folded side, you ignore that bottom one and you cut right off where the fold is, all the way up. It might take you a few tries because it took my son a few tries last week after our video. He's like, I'm gonna figure out how to do that. And we tried a bunch of different times and he couldn't get it, but he kept trying. So after you cut off that middle chunk, it looks like this. And then when you open it up carefully, it can make a big loop, big enough for you to fit through. So boys and girls, talk to yourself like your own best friend this week. Be your inner coach. Encourage yourself, give yourself a pep talk, and have a great week.
And now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.